The modern NBA is boring. All they do is run up and down the court shooting three-pointer after three-pointer after three-pointer. That's what a lot of people say about the NBA, and I can acknowledge that that is true at times. It does get monotonous. However, what I wanted to do with you guys today is break down a random game. This is a game between the Celtics and the Blazers. The reason I've chosen the Celtics, not because I'm a Celtics fan, but because they shoot the most three-pointers in the NBA. They shoot almost 50 a game. So let's look at them, and I'm going to show you guys a few things you might not notice when you're watching the game, because that's what this channel is here for. And we're going to break it down, and I'm going to show you the beauty in the game of basketball that still exists, even though what dominates the headlines is the constant barrage of three-pointers. So let's get into this straight away, because I've not made a video for a while. And, you know, I thought the best way to make a video is by just getting back to what I love. Forget the algorithm. So if you want to help me and you enjoy these breakdowns, please do leave a like and a comment and whatever. Anyway, let's break this down. All right, the first player we're going to look at. Al Horford is coming to set the screen for Baylor Sherman, the rookie for the Celtics. He's going to come off it. But because the Portland Trail Blazers are switching everything, Horford doesn't even need to set this screen properly. He just kind of slips through. And what that's done is it's forced the mismatch of a guard guarding Al Horford with Sam Hauser, one of the league's best three-point shooters on the wing. You really need to be out there guarding him, because this could be a pass that gets made if you commit to Al Horford. But let's see how this play goes anyway, because on the possession before this, Al Horford had a mismatch and they couldn't get the ball to him. So they want to get the big fella a touch. You got to get your big men touches in the paint. Why? Makes them want to work harder on defense and on the balls. That's just the way of basketball. If you don't know that, you don't know that. Anyway, Baylor swings the ball over to Derek White. Look at, by the way Jason Tatum is being guarded. Anyone who tells me Jason Tatum's not a superstar, look at the way they're guarding him all the way on the logo. They swing the ball to Derek White, and that forces the help defender to close out to Sam Hauser, leaving a mismatch down low. The ball comes into Al Horford, and for the old heads who complain about the modern NBA, there's a hook shot from Al Horford. How about that? Okay, the next possession, we're going to have Jason Tatum with the ball at the top, but because he commands so much attention, look, they're trapping him. He's all the way up here by the logo near enough, and they're sending two defenders at him, leaving the Celtics with a 4-on-3. And the Celtics, they just know what to do in these situations. So Derek White gets the ball, drives into the paint to collapse the defense, and then a slick behind the back pass to the corner to Sam Hauser. I know he's shooting a three, but the way that that three-pointer was generated, like Jason Tatum passes straight out of the trap. Derek White with the little drive penetration sprays the ball to the corner with a flashy pass. Sam Hauser with a gather, and he knocks down a three. It's just beautiful to watch. And if you don't enjoy watching it, you don't like the sport of basketball. How about this possession? You've got a 5'11" guard coming off the bench who just puts the afterburners on, crosses the halfway line, straight away gets to the hoop, bumps off a much bigger defender, sends him to the floor before finishing with an inside hand layup. Like, how can you not love watching this team? I don't even need to break down anything on that play. That was just pure grit and toughness. How about this one, though? Peyton Pritchard shoots off that pick and roll, okay? Now, you're watching the modern NBA, and you're seeing this guy shoot this shot with no one really under the basket. Horford's kind of just standing here. So Derek White's being guarded over here. You've got a bunch of players bunched up over here. You think this is an awful shot, but, you know, Luke Cornett, I've never seen you act like this before, because that shot goes up, and bang! Put back jam for Luke Cornett. And if you think that that's a one-off, he stays active on the offensive glass. I ain't never seen Luke Cornett play like this in his career before he got to the Celtics. Anyway, I know he's had a few moments, by the way. Don't get on to me in the comments. I know he's had a few moments, but here we are. This time, all right, he doesn't go for the screen and roll. Peyton Pritchard wants to play ISO ball. That's cool. He goes with a little, goes to his right, crosses back, creates the separation from the defender, steps back even more. Look how much ground the defender has to cover now. Steps back for another three. All right, cool. It's another three-pointer for the Celtics and another one that they miss. But don't worry. Luke Cornett, cleanup duty. And one. Look how gassed he is down there on the corner. He makes that free throw. And this is what I love about this team, is it's not just all offense. Defense turns into offense, because while he's running down the court celebrating, the Portland Trail Blazers are just minding their business. 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's not even really a close game. The Celtics have no reason to be pressuring this. But look at Derek White. He's in his own half, and this pass has already been thrown. The ball's in the air. Derek White is going to steal this. It's ridiculous that he's so locked in when he doesn't. Most players in the league wouldn't even be thinking about this. The ball's floating in the air because you're throwing it over the top of Torrey Craig. Derek White comes in out of nowhere, steals the ball, doesn't settle for a three, okay? He could have pulled up for this three. He could have hit Pritchard for this three, but instead going to the hoop. What does this tell me? It tells me the playoffs are almost here. The philosophies are starting to revert back to what they should be. I want to show you how the Celtics move defensively. Okay, look at this possession. There's 18 seconds left on the shot clock. And you've got Horford and Derek White, two of your better players. You've got Pritchard, Hauser, and Cornette. They're not known for being great defenders, but just look at how everyone's locked in and communicating, okay? Screen roll, they go for almost the trap, but they're not playing it too seriously. They just want to deny this pass from coming through here. While that's happened, Horford has stepped inside to prevent the roll man from getting anything, potentially an alley-oop going up there. Not worried about Matisse Thybulle in the corner. That's cool. You can live with that. As soon as that's been communicated, Derek White says to Al Horford, I'm going to stay with him. So Derek White follows in. Al Horford's maybe a little 3 seconds in the paint, but we ain't worried about that because while that's happening, they're going for another screen roll, which the Celtics trap aggressively because anytime a player's near the sideline, that acts as a third defender to almost box them in there. They trap to get the ball out of his hands. They know the pass is coming in over the top, so Horford's going to have to step up here. Maybe Pritchard will help from the nail, but you don't want to help off the shooter that's here, but you're happy to help off Matisse Thybulle. So that happens. Horford and Pritchard come across. They go for the X out, as this is what an X out is, just in case you guys don't know. 1, 2. It's like an X, okay? X out, close to the corner. Pritchard's there. But instead of Horford, at the age of 36, having to close out here, Sam Hauser has come all the way across to cover for his teammate. And as soon as Derek White sees that, he's coming up here to cover there. Like, they're all playing on a string. As soon as this is happening and Horford's got his position back in the paint, Cornette's going out to the corner. Sam Hauser's now wary about this guy here. Pritchard's attached on this corner. Just they're all so in sync. And it ends up being a steal and the Celtics go the other way. Now, if you're worried about the Celtics and the threes that they shoot and so on and so forth, just look at how they generate them, though. It's actually beautiful basketball to watch. Everyone praises those San Antonio teams of the 2010s. But just even simple little plays like this. Jason Tatum, he knows he's going to get trapped coming off this pick and roll. He goes for an in-and-out dribble, comes to his right. He's got the defender in the air, right? He's completely out of this play right here, and he's committed to Jason Tatum. He knows Al Horford will be open, and it's another behind-the-back one-handed pass for the big man, the veteran, to just step up and knock it down. It's just beautiful basketball. And, you know, we're talking about Jason Tatum, and I said earlier in the video, if you don't think he's a superstar, you don't know basketball. And here's the proof of that. Like, this is early in the game. Who else is making plays like this? Look, left to right cross. Defender just crumbles to the ground, manages to regain his footing. But then most players in the NBA, most players would be trying to attempt a floater here so that they can finish the highlight. Jason Tatum is looking at Sam Hauser, looking at what the defense is doing and realizing he's got Al Horford in the dunk spot down low. He makes a no-look correct pass for the easy 2 points. They're not just trying to shoot a three on every possession. Do you know why? Because right here, they could have gone for a three, but instead they went for the high percentage 2. I'm telling you boys, the playoffs are on the way. All of this three-point nonsense that you think is going on is not going to keep going on in the playoffs. Anyway, they're still going to shoot a lot of threes. Don't get it wrong, but come on, man. Talking about Jason Tatum being a superstar, it's an 11-point game with 1 minute 15 left. You pretty much won this game, but you just want one more bucket, you know, just to ice it out. You're going to give the ball to Jason Tatum at the top. You're going to clear out. He's going to get to his spot on the free throw line extended at the elbow, and he's going to hit that little Dirk Nowitzki one-legged fade away, nothing but net. And yeah, I just wanted to make this video to show you how much I enjoy watching basketball, because the Celtics are a treat to watch, even if you think all they do is shoot three-pointers. And if the stats, this is what the problem is with the stat sheet, is if you just didn't watch the game and you saw how many three-pointers the Celtics took, you'd be like, oh, that must have been boring. But if you actually watch how they generate them and some of the other possessions involved, it's really fun. So I enjoyed it, and I just wanted to share that enjoyment with you, because the NBA media is so negative right now. So I just wanted to share that. If you did enjoy that and you want to see more breakdowns, please do subscribe to this channel, because playoffs are coming and I will consistently post in the playoffs. I just, you know, I was trying to find what videos to make, and I had dinner with a few friends yesterday and they said, Mo, just make videos about what you enjoy. Forget the algorithm for a sec. Just get back to doing what you want to do. So here I am, and we're going to talk about all the great basketball. I want this channel to be extremely positive. So stay locked in with us. Until next time, get buckets.